Hey guys, so it's been 5 days since I did my tattoo, and that means that it's time to have a look, see how the healing is doing. For those of you who don't know, I'm a tattoo artist. I've been tattooing for 10 years. Check out my Instagram, please go give me a follow. And if this is the first time you've stumbled across my YouTube, do me a favor, subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below. Let me know, should I keep the tattooing stuff going? Alright, there are two ways in which you can look after your tattoo. You've got dry healing and wet healing. Now, wet healing, in my opinion, is by far the best option, but I don't always suggest it to my clients, and the reason why is because it comes with a lot of complications. So I'm going to show you how my tattoo is looking. It's been sitting under wraps for about 5 days, and now I'm going to take it off, have a look and see how it's doing, and see if I need to change that bandage and put a new one on, or if it's completely healed and we're good to go. This is the second skin. It's called Upside FlexiGrid. It comes in many different variations. You also get a Tegaderm, a Dermaflex. They all have different names, but they're pretty much the same thing. But this is the one that I used for this tattoo. As for the complications, we have a whole bunch of excess ink that pools inside. You start to get a little bit of a rash. Some people even have really bad allergic reactions to the adhesive, and that can look really freaky. And the last thing you want is one of your clients to be freaking out when really it's not such a big deal. When you get an allergic reaction, it tends to just go away. If you take the bandage off and just let it air out, that reaction is just going to settle down. The tattoo is going to look just fine. If you want to have a look at the video of this tattoo, I took a tattoo that was about 9 years old and I refreshed it and made it brand new. Have a look at this video right here. You're going to see that whole process. Another thing that makes the wet heal just so fantastic is that you've got this barrier over your tattoo. You don't have to worry about what you're wearing. You don't have to worry about washing it. You don't have to worry about bepanthen. You don't have to worry about all of that. When you do a dry heal, you have to wash it once a day, bepanthen or cream 3 times a day. And when you've got this wrap on you, you don't have to stress about that kind of thing. The only difference is that you kind of have to be careful that you don't get water underneath it when you're showering. So what I do is actually sit in the bath and they use the handheld shower. So it's a bit weird, but it gets the job done. Okay, yeah, here you can see the film. Over here is where some ink pooled up a little bit and it has dried since. This barrier is breathable to a certain degree, but it can suffocate the tattoo a little bit, and that's why we're seeing this little bit of rash here. At first I thought I was getting an allergic reaction, but it does seem it's more like just a shave rash, and what confirmed it was that little bump over there, which is outside the wrap. Alright, now I'm going to take the camera into my bathtub, and we're going to take care of this wrap real quick. First things first, I'm going to start heating this up with some warm water, and that's going to basically just start kind of lift up the adhesive a little bit, and then we should be able to peel it back no problem. I almost forgot, make sure that your hands are properly clean before you do this. The tattoo might be healed underneath, but it also might not be, so we just want to make sure that we don't have any dirt or bacteria on our hands. Make sure your hands are thoroughly clean before you touch it. And simultaneously, you can practice for your COVID-19 hygiene. It is stuck to the tattoo a little bit, so again I'm going to heat it up to try and loosen it up so that it pulls off a lot easier. As you can see here, I've got a perfect print of the tattoo. I remember a client once saying to me, I pulled off the film and the tattoo came with it. Well, that's not actually what's happening here. This is just excess ink. This is ink that would be pushing out of your skin naturally, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. Right, the next step is to grab your soap, work some foam into your hands, and then just gently get all of the excess adhesive and any little bit of goo that might be left on your tattoo off.
but I can already feel this thing is completely healed. So I'm quite happy with what I'm feeling so far. But we'll give it some time just to settle down, give it a little bit of air, and then I'll give you a final shot in a minute. All right, once you've worked that lather in there, you just gotta rinse it off, nice and easy. 'Cause I'm always ready, I won't let you out of my sight. And just get a look at that. Pretty much 90% healed. We've got a couple little spots here and there that, you know, might take a couple more days. But other than that, really happy with this result. Just gonna slap a little bit of moisturizer on here. You can use an aqueous cream or you can use bepanthen, whatever you've got on hand. As long as it's not too fancy, you don't want anything fragrant, no exfoliators. Just slap that on there. That's just gonna help keep it moisturized in its last few stages of healing. So that's definitely the method that I would use in the future. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to my clients because things can go wrong. It does come with its complications. But if you've watched this video, now you can use this method. Hope you enjoyed this video. Just smash that like button if you enjoyed it. And yeah, until next time.